Okay, chat, welcome back to Banjo Kazooie Nostalgia 64. The controller works this time. So we're gonna just play the same version I was playing, which I think should be fully completable. If you didn't watch this on Sunday, this was kind of amazing. I saw that modding is now in Majora. It looks like very convenient, very cool. We're gonna check out more Mario 64 levels. My goal is 500 notes, so I can unlock more levels. I'm definitely gonna, at some point, stream Majora again. Using the recomp and some of the mods even. I rebound the smelly eggs, chat, so that I'm not gonna, like, change the camera. So I think the goal here is... I haven't found the rest of the level. So my goal is to try to find the rest of the damn level. If there even is the rest of the level. Would you play Rando Majora or full playthrough? That just depends on, you know, what I'm feeling at that time, I guess. But... But maybe, you know, could be full. Could be full. Didn't we have Majora Rando this year? Yeah, I'm not planning on doing that anytime soon. I already did Majora for my 35th birthday when I turned the same age as Tingle. But that was a rando. I haven't done an actual run, like a legit playthrough of Majora, since the 3DS version came out. There are plans to make the full game completable as Mario. I don't want that, personally. I'm good. Like, I think it would be fun for a little while, but I don't know if I'd want to play all of Majora's Mask. That's weird, chat. There's not much to that level. Huh. Let me try viewing totals. A Bomb Battlefield. Let me try Jolly Roger Bay. GoldenEye. Blue Resort. Greenwood Village. Yoshi Story. Oh, there's not a full level there. Confirmed. Alright, well, we got some work to do in here. Game volume is a little bit loud. Okay. Probably just lowered it like 7%. This music. It's just so fucking weird to hear the music in different sound fonts. I'm gonna try to crop this and hope that the resolution isn't variable. Okay, so we need 500 notes total. So I don't think that's going to end up happening just today, but... I might end up playing this whole thing, because I'm just enjoying it so much, but we'll see. Chat member just said he's attracted to thwomps sexually? Hey, mods? Can you just keep an eye on that chat member? Just keep an eye, just look at them. Stop! You violated the law! Here we go. Is this actually even... How do you do this? Oh, okay, there was just a note in there. Beautiful. Give it up, baby. Oh no! They call it sucking toe. I'm actually, kind of alive still. I'll take that, thank you. I'm not going over there. The upstairs neighbor have requested I use headphones while watching twitch.tv/Vinesauce. How loud are you watching my stream in this fake hypothetical story of yours where your neighbor is somehow hearing me make duck noises? Wait, so the options are like 11 out of 10 volume or headphones? Just want to make sure I'm hearing this correctly. The chat member's blowing out their speakers just so that they can sit on them when I do this. Hey, listen, chat. Again, I have a compressor. I have a limiter on. If that's loud, why are you listening it so loud? That woke my neighbor's cat. Your neighbor's cat is hypothetical, okay? I know that's the worst insult you could give a cat. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my smelly gloves. Why are those just there? Oh, goblin. There you go. Nope, too steep. Time to hang up the gloves, Mario. Sounds like an edgy 90s magazine. Time to hang up the gloves, Mario. Crash Bandicoot's back. And he's better than ever. In 14 heart-stopping levels. Gut-benching, scrunt-lengthing levels. Crash Bandicoot is showing who the new boss is around town. The new boss of this gym has arrived. And his name is Crash Bandicoot. And he doesn't fuck around. In 47, 40, 35, 30, 27 gut-scrunching levels. I feel like this is important. Like, something is gonna have to happen where I grab Mario's shoes. Cock Bandicoot is back, and bigger than ever, in his newest adventure. With 155 scrote-bloating levels. You sure you're Bandicoot enough for this game? Sony does what Nintendo don't. What Nintendo doesn't. Oh, that would have been so good. 256 nut-busting bits. Everything in the 90s was bits. This has more bits. Jump and press B for those blocks. Oh. Maybe. Well, I got, one of the things. I think I got stuff. Oh, you were right. I think I got what was in the other ones, just kind of by accident. I kind of do, like, listen, Banjo Tooie is a game I've derided a bit. I'm sorry I've done so. I think it's just too much. I say, having played Donkey Kong 64 recently. But I do, you know, I like to keep it in mind, in memory. But I'm gonna say that I miss moves from Banjo Tooie. Like being able to shoot eggs in first person. Just as an example, I think is really cool. There's some other good moves. Bottles is dead, by the way, which is always good. $700 scrote punching levels.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
Skip the cutscene. Skip. You don't need the cutscenes. Cutscene's bad. Cutscene's bad. Don't do it. Da-da-da-da. Nope. You think Mario's the new boss of this gym? Well, check out Billy Harrington. Get in or get out. You ever play the multiplayer from Banjo Tooie? A little bit. It's one of those things that, like, you play twice and you're like, I'm good. There are a number of games that had extraneous multiplayer modes that just felt like tacked on additions just to sell the game and have more features. Like Turok 3, Turok 2, I didn't really care. I mean, Turok 2 I played a little bit because we were looking for more GoldenEye, and that was, like, kind of neat for its time. You know what's weird? The multiplayer for Conker's Bad Fur Day was really good. There was some, like, surprising depth to Conker's Bad Fur Day. Like, it had some pretty amazing, game modes. And there was, like, variety. There was, like, the war mode, which was kind of really cool, and it didn't have the best controls. It was competent, but it wasn't amazing. But I ended up playing that way more than I ever played anything other than Turok Rage Wars. I played it way more than Banjo Tooie's multiplayer mode. The games I played most in terms of multiplayer on the N64, I guess, are kind of obvious, though. Like, none of these are going to be surprises, but Mario Party 1, 2, and 3. Mario Kart. 64. GoldenEye. Perfect Dark. Even though the frame rates were garbage and I didn't know what was happening half the time, I could not stop playing that fucking game. I loved it so much. DK64 multiplayer? I don't even remember that having multiplayer. That had multiplayer? It did? Was it just mini-games? Had like a battle mode? Oh yeah, Star Fox Cox! Smash 64 was a big one. Star Fox was fun, but I only ever really played it 1v1, which was less fun. I played it like 1v1v1 a couple times. I played it maybe 4 players, maybe once. You know what I mean? Like, it was very, very minimal, and I liked games with bots where my cousin and I could, never the club cousin, could set up bot matches, which is why Perfect Dark was so perfect. Dark. Do I go back and get the other Jiggy is the question. Alright. Did I beat all the challenges in Perfect Dark? Oh god, I wish. It's the same for Time Splitters. I attempted many, many times, but never... There were some challenges that were just, like, awful. Oh! Oh, you son of a bitch, that was a fake one! That was some garbage. It wasn't spinning. Oh. Can't use Kazooie Run. Can I tell you, I forget about that? I don't know if you could tell, but I've forgotten about it multiple times by now. Maybe the negative world? Maybe not. I kind of don't think I can get to the warp area. King Thwomp. Bottles. Yeah, it's bottles. Oh, that's gore. That's gore of my comfort brick. Why do platformers always make you turn into a duck? Donkey Kong? I don't know. I just, platformers are one of my favorite things to play, and yet they frustrate me. I don't know, I'm just gonna pivot to a drama channel. How do you guys feel about that? That's where the real money is. I just cover, like, movies that are considered dramas. I can kill. Ow! Thoughts on the Germa balls situation? Yeah, I don't know about that. The irreparable downfall of guy who still gets 3 million views on every one of his videos. Yeah, yeah. Instead of playing video games, you can just watch Indian soaps on your stream. Hey, it's a good pivot. Someone's got to do it. How do I get in there? That's gonna be a different pipe altogether. No, huh? Oh. Can get you, though. Nice. Making good progress here. It's fun. This level was adapted pretty nicely. Big fun to be had here, folks. Big fun. There's 2 more. Easy. The blocks you didn't break at the start? Okay, we'll try those. That said, though, we still got to get into that pipe somehow. Chat, I'm just gonna take a guess. No, bad guess. Bad guess. You get there via warp zone? No way. You were right, by the way. It's okay, I'm not really planning on getting every jiggy, but getting every note, or as many as possible, that's kind of important. Because I need basically almost every note in a couple levels. I think I have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 500 out of 600 notes at the moment. Oh, that one note missing is going to annoy the shit out of me. There it is. Delt. I'm gonna attempt the warp zone How does it feel to have a clip that's blah 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 blah? Yeah, but it feels good. Yeah, I mean, you know, I want to thank God. I want to thank Coach. You know, it's a good feeling. I want to thank Judas. Sephiroth. What does Judas Priest have to do with it? Moral support. Well, this kind of sucks a little bit. Vinny, what would be your song to listen to if you had to land a plane in the Hudson? Wake Me Up Inside. No, I'm gonna say, if I had to land a plane in the Hudson, numma numma down with the sickness, numma 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 numma. Every time I try to do a Disturbed impression, it ends up being the Macarena, chat. I don't know how this keeps happening. Why not jump from the pipe? Okay. The camera gets weirdly locked to you being on the ground. Yeah, you can do that. I just made an assumption that you could not. It was way easier than I expected, too. And you made that exact joke in your RE remake playthrough. About landing a plane in the Hudson or the Macarena? Because, I mean, you know, Nathan Fielder hadn't listened to Evanescence yet at that point. Oh, that was just there? There's only one left. No, it's not the wall. Monkey? I don't know how to kill Monkey. You know what? I'm not going to worry about that. I could always come back if I need to, but no need. No need to worry about Monkey. Oh. Oh. Have you seen the mud crabs outside of the Capitol? They're really quite dangerous, you know. I saw a diseased one. Nasty little creatures. That particular VA in Oblivion is... he's very good, but sometimes the tone of his voice makes me laugh. Nasty little creatures. I'm exaggerating a little bit. I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. You make him sound constipated.
I couldn't drop a deuce. So I said, Lois, what the deuce?
Hold R when swimming for tighter turns. Someone said, I don't remember my N64 game having QR codes. Do you think it would break the fucking world if someone discovered a QR code in an old piece of media from like 1970? Like, that would be time travel, right? Like, that would have to be time travel. Yeah, one that works. One that works. It doesn't have to say anything in particular. It could just say, like, hello, or maybe it's just a bunch of letters. But one that works in the 70s, that's a neat concept for a story. Oh, you should give it to the dude that wrote Ready Player One. That hack. No, I'm kidding. I've never read that book. Oh. There we go. What if the QR code was linked to your Twitch page? That would probably, yeah, that would, I don't want that level of attention. I'm good with this amount of attention. I don't need that much. No, finding like an ancient QR code in like the ruins in Mesopotamia or something like would probably, they would have to cover that up. They wouldn't just tell people that, would they? Like, that's the thing. I wonder if they would, like, the people that discovered it would even, like, go public with it. Which makes you know, for me, that's a compelling argument as to why strange technology like the Baghdad battery, like, it's weird that, like, we know about that, but maybe there's been some alien technology that has been discovered. Some, not even alien, but what if it's just weird? Like, stuff we don't understand. Like, how could our ancestors do this? And that's also why you have conspiracy theorists saying that aliens built the pyramids. People were smart, they just knew less. Well, the Library of Alexandria probably had QR codes in it. What if we found out there were streamers in Greece? I mean, just bathed in, like, grease. Like, just greasy streamer. Oh, wait, no, there's a couple. I saw one. He had roaches crawling on him. I told you I was gonna become a drama channel, chat. I just thought, oh, you know, I don't know. That's the cheat code these days. Yummy, Croc just liked that. Oh. I'm not talking about any streamer, chat. I'm talking about... I literally said a streamer covered in grease with cockroaches crawling on him, and chat members like, oh, it's definitely this guy. It's definitely these guys. I've seen like 4 different people it could be, and I was literally just fucking around. That's bad. That's bad if that's what people immediately go to, and they're like, oh, I know who that is. Like, what do you mean there's a streamer covered in grease with cockroaches crawling on him? What do you mean? And it's possibly more than one person. Oh man, I don't, you know, chat, listen, you know me, man. I'm just cruising for a bruising, I'm hurting for a squirting, and I'm just trying to enjoy my life and make silly jokes. You know what I'm saying, man? Amen, brother. Amen. Open that door. Vinny, have you seen Gummo? You know, I had a friend who would tell me about the movie Gummo frequently. Like, at least half a dozen times he was telling me I should watch Gummo, and I didn't watch Gummo. I heard it was like a freak movie. Calling it a freak movie is too kind. Oh. One of those, huh? Well, I watched, what John Waters movie did I watch, chat? Pink Flamingos. Years ago, my friend Dan. Sorry to name drop you, Dan. He's definitely not watching. But he was like, you should watch this with me, and I'm like, okay, John Waters. I've only heard the name. I mean, I know he directed Hairspray, and you know, I know he's like well revered. I'll watch Pink Flamingos. It's a tough day. And it's funny, too, because I've seen disgusting shit having existed on the internet long enough. I showed my friends disgusting shit on mine own laptop. I was like, you guys need to see this crazy shit that I just found. It's called 1 Freak, 10 Jars. And yet, for some reason, I had a really hard time watching Pink Flamingos. Where did the other one go? There's another one here somewhere. Vinny, was your favorite page rotten.com? Definitely not favorite. No. Not even in the top, I'd say 150. Not in the top 150. No. No, I, you know, as a thing to, like, kind of gawk at with friends for a little while, like, I would definitely, you know, be like, yo, you gotta see this sick shit. That's what, like, my friends did in the late 90s. Like, you gotta see this freak shit that I found. Maybe we weren't calling it freak shit specifically, but no, it was not a destination that I particularly, myself, I wanted to be at more than more than a passing glance. It gave me nightmares. There was a thing with a tank. I'll just say that, and I say, well, no more. I will say no more. I couldn't even spit that sentence out. Oh, God. Yeah, that one gave me nightmares. And I do have a strong stomach for a lot of stuff, but I think your sensibilities change as you get older. I mean, one would hope. And now my stomach is, not stomach necessarily, but my mind does not wish to perceive these things. Funny though, because, movies with gore, no problem, generally. Pink Flamingos is different, because there's some genuinely disturbing stuff in that movie. Like, John Waters had, like, a filth empire. It's not real. There was some stuff in Pink Flamingos that was a little too real. The chicken, for example. Thoughts on A Clockwork Orange? See, that's the thing about Clockwork Orange. I've seen that movie at least half a dozen times over my life, and it never really... I wouldn't say it fucked me up. It's disturbing. It's disturbing, but it didn't, like, fucking ruin me or anything. I think the thing about that movie is it's just so well made and so fascinating and so well acted, and it's just a really, it's a Kubrick movie, so it's just got this hypnotic quality to it. But no, I mean, I know people who cannot watch that movie at all, and I'm very, very different. It's very watchable for me. I don't know if I've learned lessons from it necessarily, even though I know it's what it's trying to say, like, fairly obviously. But, I mean, that's a movie that was banned in England, and Kubrick had to take it out of theaters, and it would just sat dormant for years because it was this, like, crazy movie that people were like, it condones violence, and it's like a rotten movie that's ruining people. Didn't Kubrick actually get it taken out of theaters himself to save his reputation? I think that might have been it, but it's still the result of... He believed in the movie when he was making it, but then the reaction was getting really, like, rough. I think there was some threats of violence against him, even. I could be misremembering that, but... Clockwork Orange is a lot more harrowing to watch if you're a woman. Listen, absolutely. And there's plenty of media that we perceive differently because that's just the nature of being a human, and we're gonna have stuff that, affects us deeply based on personal experiences, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, Clockwork Orange to me it's not a movie that makes me sick. And like I said, the lesson is so obvious that violence is disgusting, but the problem is you end up following... Malcolm McDowell is just so good, and he's so charismatic, that it really fucks with your head. Which is the point. Why is this talk during this music? Oh, that's a good point. I guess it just kind of happened naturally. Someone mentioned Gummo. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, it's also on a side note, and also very related note. Like, gore porn movies do almost nothing for me. I like a good horror movie that's, like, weird and, like, psychologically strange and creepy. versus something like Hostel, which I did enjoy when I first watched it. I've not seen a single Saw movie. It just passed me completely somehow. Yeah, Hostel, I guess it was kind of messed up. But yeah, movies where they like try to go further and further and higher into violence and gore, just to like show it and really show it. It's like, all right, I know that's a special effect. Even higher. Still don't know what that does. I tuned in and heard gore porn does nothing for me. You had to have joined a moment before that. Is there art in vulgarity? This gets a little bit beyond my pay grade. I'm gonna say, though, very debatable, and the conversation is very possible. Different people get different artistic expression out of lots of different stuff, and someone that was brought up in a horrendous environment might find a lot of catharsis in a violent movie or something. That's not for me to say, but I think maybe. Depends on how it's done. Presentation and delivery is everything. Intent.
Said maybe.
Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. That's a fucking crazy quote, chat member. And the thing about it, art is you can engage with it on your own terms. Unless someone is literally Clockwork Oranging you and holding your eyes open. That's why when people, like, go out of their way to complain about something like Clockwork Orange, it's like, don't go see it. You know, there's ways you can just not look at the thing. It's like people complaining about my stream, and then they're still here. Right, Lois? Yes, this Clockwork Orange movie, I like everything about it except the violence. I like everything about it except the things in the movie. So, I'm gonna go ahead and complain about it, try to get it banned. All this talk while I'm rescuing little freaks that look like Teletubbies. Wait, can I even get that? No. I'm sorry, the word freak has really entered my lexicon pretty heavily the past year and a half. It's just such a fun word to say. I'm sorry, chat. If I'm overusing it, you know, I guess that's not new for anybody. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with these. You overuse every word, it's cool. The word "the" in particular. Said hole in the wall. Oh, that's a thing. Oh, and this is the other. so we did that hole. Vinny, do you think Steve is a popular baby name now because of Minecraft movie? I don't think Steve was ever a not popular name, but I'm assuming there's probably going to be some parents that use the name. It's better Steve than like Khaleesi or something. Like when people were really into Game of Thrones. Which again was a title and not even a name. And then she ended up becoming like Dragon Hitler. Spoilers for Game of Thrones. It's been, what, 8 years, 6, 7 years, whatever. Talk about intent and like, you know, how do you like make art or do something, and like having, you know, the way you do it is important. If ever a time there was to do something well and like thought out, it would have been that. But, I mean, without getting into the Game of Thrones discussion into any great detail, it's more of an issue for me of some of those, like, plot lines were fundamentally awful just to, like, surprise the audience, which that is not good storytelling. Surprising an audience does not make a good story. So... yeah, subversion. That was the big pop culture word for a while. It just needs to be good. Yes, but also if you're Jaime Lannister, you're building a character like him for, you know, seasons, and you're adding all this complexity, and then he ends up just being, you know, just all gets reverted at the end. It's frustrating, and that was like one of like many frustrations. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could do that stuff and it could be good, but I don't think they did that. Why do celebrities name their kids stupid shit? Attention? Press? I think that's the case. I think that's the case, but I also think... all that counted, by the way. I have a theory that some celebrities name their children stupid shit only as a smokescreen, but in reality, they have normal names. I don't think that's the case for, like, all of them, but I think that's the case for a couple. Like a stage name. Yeah, like if you name your son, like Smegma, right? And then you tell the press, oh man, Smegma Cruz is, you know, he's amazing. He's amazing, and you would love him. Smegma Cruz is amazing. And then, you know, their actual name is something like just John. That's my hope, at least. A bomb battlefield, we don't have a ton. Jolly Roger. GoldenEye. Blue Resort. Greenwood Village. We could do more Blue Resort, and then more GoldenEye, just because those are fun stages. In that case, you're a sociopath fucking up your own children for clout. Well, if you're... no, because maybe that's only the name you give the press. I don't know, I mean, yes, but people, like... People do a lot of stupid shit, without realizing it, and, you know, it's just part of being human, but when it comes to, like, yeah, the sociopathic shit of, like, naming your child something like Dirt Bike, again, I just have to hope there is, like, some reason that is, good. Though, to be fair, Frank Zappa has a child named Moon Unit, and also Dweezil. But Dweezil became a musician, and he's a very, very good musician. Dweezil Goes Hard. Dweezil's a cool name, kind of, I guess. I don't know. It's a good stage name. Did you miss the Nintendo 65 joke? Did it eat glue? Zoe Bowie. Oh yeah, that was Duncan. Well, his real name is Duncan Jones. Which leads me to believe that the Zoe Bowie thing was, again, a press invention for them to leave the child so he could kind of just have his own life. Like, if he's telling everybody publicly, my son's name is Zoe Bowie, but his real name is Duncan Jones, that gives him a little anonymity. Because everyone's expecting some fucking dude named Zoe Bowie. Or Zowie Bowie. And then Duncan Jones ended up becoming the director of the Warcraft movie for some reason. So... yeah, oh, chat, Wowie Zowie's a great name for a kid. Yowie! He's trying so hard to rationalize giving your kid a shitty name. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I'm just exploring the options and making conversation. Is chat even listening? It was just one chat member. I think they have a dent in their fucking skull. But other than that, yeah, they seem like an alright chat member. What shitty name would you give your kid? Gummo. Someone said diaper chief. But joke's on you, there have been people... There was like someone who emailed me, was like, Vinny, I hate to tell you this, but... You know, we have a son, or we have a child, I don't know if it was a son, and we call him our little diaper chief. So I've already, like, affected someone's lives in a negative way. Well, that goes without saying. Chalk that up as a positive. That's cool. Northern Lion and his wife gave their daughter a nice-sounding screen name so they could converse about her or with her without compromising her privacy much. Yeah, and Ryan isn't like Tom Cruise famous, so I think that's smart. That's a different thing though, maybe, but that's really smart. That's it. I'm naming my baby Tutius Sextius. There you go, chat member. Remember if I've done this mission or this one. Disowned at 18 by child. Oh, I think I got the thing in here already. Let the kid name themselves. Yeah, but at like what age? 5? They're just gonna name themselves Tyrannosaurus Rex. And good. That's fine. You know what? I say that's awesome. Name yourself T-Rex. Live the life you wish to live. However, if you're also complaining about Moon Unit Zappa, I don't want to hear you complain or say that T-Rex is a... You know what I mean?
I want to name myself Moon Unit.
That's a beautiful name. I will name my son Moon Unit. You're out of touch. You're crazy. What the fuck is wrong with you? I will name my child Worf. And I will teach him to be afraid of blue barrels. My son has no honor. Where is this fucking door? Oh, I see it. It's over there. Okay, we're not getting it this time. Let the dumb choice be the one the kids make, not the dumb choice the parents force on the kid. I mean, sure. And then at some point they're gonna have to figure out if they want to remain T-Rex if they name themselves at the age of 5. I mean, you could change your name later. You could be T-Rex if you want, like later in life. That would be a cool midlife crisis to name yourself Dinosaur. All right, honey, listen, you've turned 5. Now it's time to name yourself. We've been calling you Person up until now. But really, I mean, you should do that. So what will it be?
My name is Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren. I'm Steve.
Wow, I'm really, really fucking good at this game. And then, thus, we go back to the original conversation about naming yourself Steve. They're, instead of like these outlandish, crazy names, kids are just gonna name themselves Steve now. You sure? I mean, we gave you the option. Just name yourself whatever you want.
No, I want to be Steve. Oh, Steve.
Wow. This is a tough level. There's gotta be something good in that door. Listen, if a door is that tough to get to, it's gotta be good. What's this level supposed to be? Bomberman 64? Ah! Have I played Bomberman 64? I have. Yeah, I rented it. I don't remember much of it other than the multiplayer, which was a lot of fun. Also, I really like this music. Have you ever done a Bomberman Hero stream? I wasn't into Bomberman enough to want to play that. But is it any good? Is Bomberman Hero good? Second attack is better? What's that, Des? The third N64 game. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hero's a 3D platformer. Yeah, that I'm aware of. I remember, again, the gaming magazines told me all about that.
Beetle. I like the beetle. Have you heard of this beetle? Beetle.
Oh, I could just... Wait, I could just fall. Who was your favorite Beetle? I like Scrungo. I like the hidden beetles. Those are my favorites. Like Stu. It's true though, there was a Stu. The real beetle freaks know about Stu. Chat, it appears I have cheesed this puzzle heavily. My favorite beetle is T-Rex. Some say he named himself after watching Jurassic Park. I'm listening to a podcast called Blank Check. I check in once in a while when they do a good movie, but it's about directors that are given a blank check to make whatever the fuck they want. And they're doing Spielberg's first half of his career. And I'm listening to the Close Encounters one, which is a really great movie. But when I listened to the Jurassic Park episode, it reminded me of the first time I saw Jurassic Park, which was in the theater, and I was 8, so I didn't really understand a lot of like the business stuff that was happening in the movie. But that movie like turned me into a dinosaur fan. I already like dinosaurs because if you're a kid, of course you like dinosaurs. I think that's like kind of just something that I'm sure there's plenty of people in chat that didn't, but that was such a common thing. Like there's just like, you know, having a dinosaur phase. But Jurassic Park blew me the fuck away. That movie was amazing. And it was like loud too, the theater. Like, scary fucking movie. That movie is, for an 8-year-old, I'm gonna say that's a scarier movie than people like kind of give it credit for. Jurassic Park is why I got a degree in STEM. Yeah, I mean, Spielberg has so many movies that have inspired people in some way. Like, to actually, like, do something different with their life. Most people just put on a fedora, though, and call it a day. Oh, man. I went to shark school because of Jaws. I know you did, chat member. I know you did. I went to World War II school because of Saving Private Ryan. Yeah. I went to blank because of Minority Report. Oh! I deserve that. I so deserve that. Man. I got into IT corporate hell because of Office Space. Okay, well, I'm leaving this level because we died. I became an alien because of Indiana Jones 4. Someone said I went into clown school because of Vinesauce's streams. I think in terms of like a theater experience, Jurassic Park was probably the most impressionable one for me in my life, I'm gonna say. Because I'm trying to think, like, when I saw the first Star Wars, it was on a VHS. In like 95 or 6, probably 95. So when the special edition came out, I had already like seen the movie, and you know, the theater experience was good, but I already knew the lines by heart. I wore those tapes out. But in terms of seeing a movie for the first time, Jurassic Park was probably the... I mean, I remember seeing Ghostbusters 2. I was really young when that was in theaters, but you know what? I think I fell asleep. And then, like, any other movie I've seen since Jurassic Park has been... Obviously, there have been amazing theater experiences, but that's gotta be, like, the most impressionable one that I've ever had. Like, going from stop motion to CG like that, it's hard to describe if you weren't around for it. It was just, like... it's, you know... a whole different thing, man. A whole different world, man. It's the same for video games, which is, we talked about that maybe last week, about like, or no, probably talked about this topic a million times. But how quickly technology kind of advanced from when I was first playing video games on the NES, to the Super Nintendo, to then the Nintendo 64 and like PC games. It was the same shit with movies too, like practical effects into CG was... And a lot of CG didn't look great. Like, Jurassic Park's nighttime scenes aged very, very well. But the stuff in the daytime with the Brontosaurus, maybe not so much. Maybe The Mummy, 1999. Yeah. Matrix was another movie. I hadn't seen it in theaters. That was an HBO movie for me. But that was a big one. This is gonna sound kind of dumb, but The Matrix, even though I didn't see it at theater, was how I imagined it felt to see Star Wars for the first time. Someone said, what about Lord of the Rings? I'm gonna admit I'm a fake Lord of the Rings fan. I never saw it in the theater. I was not on board with Lord of the Rings until a couple years after Return of the King came out. And which is weird because that would have been 100% my kind of movie. As long as you watch the extended edition to make up for it. I did. Yeah, it was the DVDs, and it was the extended editions. I hadn't seen the theatrical cuts until probably, like, I would imagine I saw them on, like, TV or something, and it was, like, a movie channel. And then I was like, wait a minute, why is that scene missing? The one where they get the gifts from Galadriel. Why is this scene missing? Why is the scene with Boromir missing? I'm not gonna do those. I already did them, I think. Did you read the books before or after the movies? After. I watched the movies and then I was like, I gotta read the books. Why did Gimli ask for Galadriel's hair? Is he a secret freak? I think it's, like, well known.
I want 3 strands of Galadriel's hair to remember her by.
Alright, son, you're 5 now. It's time to name yourself.
Gimli.
Gimli. Gimli. You want to name yourself Gimli?
Yeah, I like Lord of the Rings.
Are you sure you want to do it? I mean, I'm all for it. I want you to name yourself whatever you want. I mean, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. But Gimli, son.
You're gonna have to test me. You're gonna have to test me.
Coming from the guy named Gloin. Alright, son, it's me, your father, Gloin. What would you like to name yourself?
Groin. Groin. I'll name myself Groin.
Now your Rimworld colony needs a 5-year-old named Gimli. Or Groin? What did you say? Something like that. Gloin's father is actually named Groin. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and choose to believe you. It means something much cooler in Old Dwarvish. It does. It means cock.
It's a strong name, son. I respect it. If you want, name yourself Cock, son of Groin. Feel free, son. And my father before me, who was named Cocksure, would be proud.
Oh, there's someone said, I want to be Conan the Barbarian. You can be Conan O'Brien. It's weird, though, because when Conan first started doing his show, people were like, Conan? Conan, that's your name, like the Barbarian? But, like, weirdly nowadays, I guess it's because we're just so used to it, but it's like, oh no, that's just Conan O'Brien. I know it's an actual name, it's just so associated with barbarians. And it's so, like, uncommon. It's like it's a real name or something. Alright. Hey Vinny, what days will you be at PAX this weekend? Are you still going? Why, bro? Why are you making it weird, bro? Don't make it weird, bro. Oh, hey, Kraken. Let me shit a nice smelly egg. Thank you for the raid, Kraken. Welcome, everybody. Nice to have you here. This is Nostalgia 64. It's Banjo Kazooie, but in like Mario 64 levels. GoldenEye. This is Diddy Kong Racing. Bomberman 64. Zelda's coming up. It's gonna be real cool. No, I'll answer that chat member. Yes, I'm going to PAX this weekend. And I'll be signing on Friday from 4 to 6 at the Retroware booth, right up front between Wizards of the Coast and Larian Studios. So, between Magic and Baldur's Gate 3, I'll be signing. Imagine wanting to meet me when you have those things that you could check out. Is there no Sunday stream? There will not be a Sunday stream. There will be a Monday stream, which will weirdly be my 40th birthday. Don't expect anything too special, but it'll be a Sunday stream on Monday. You got games on your phone? Yeah, 40. The thing is, though... Wait, how do I get that? Do I need a Mumbo transformation? I may not stream Monday because when I turn 40, I might crumble to dust. Twitch winner. I think this person designed this room, and Kurko made it. That's really cool. We expect old jokes when you turn 40. What do you mean, like me telling old jokes or people making old jokes at my expense? Because they've been making old jokes at my expense since I was 25. Hey chat, why does the mushroom pizza always get invited to parties? Because he's a fun guy. What's a cat's favorite dessert? Chocolate mousse. Wait. Chocolate mousse? That's fucking awful. You don't pronounce it as mouse. It's pronounced moose, not mouse. Ugh. Awful joke. How do I get in there? I need to get in there, I think. Ah. That area was beans. I don't know where the rest of the notes are. There are still like, what? There's like 44 notes left on this level, and I don't even know where a couple of them are. Oh. Well. Okay. Maybe more over here? Yep, there's plenty over here. Okay. If you could have sent this back in time to me when I was child, N64 child, with Banjo Kazooie and with Diddy Kong Racing, and you just sent this to me with a QR code, I would be rich. Like Tenet. That movie makes no fucking sense. God, I rewatched it. I think I talked about it a little bit. I don't know why I rewatched it. Someone said I need to watch it. I thought you were going to say it needs 2 watches. Because this was my second time. I saw it in the theater. That was a fun theater experience, talking about theater experiences, because my fucking ears were blown out from how loud the music was and how low the dialogue was. But yeah, in the movie, someone starts sending himself, like, money, like, back through time in reverse. It's... I don't know. Like I said, there's cool stuff in the movie, but once they start trying to explain the science, that to me was like a bad move. The reason I say that is because my brain kept trying to, like, figure out why they couldn't breathe reverse oxygen. And then, you know, and Nolan is a fairly science kind of director. He puts a lot of science in his films and tries to explain stuff. And then he tells the audience to not care. Don't worry about that stuff with Tenet. Just ignore it and just watch the movie. Just feel it, bro. Feel the movie, bro. And and I'm like watching it like I don't feel anything. I don't these characters I don't feel anything for them. But hey, you know what? There's obviously some reason I rewatch the movie because there's a lot of movies I don't rewatch. So I gave it a shot. I think it was just because I wanted to see that weird scene at the end with the reverse stuff. It has some, again, I don't hate it. I just don't understand, or I get frustrated when I watch it. I really do. It's like I want to understand the movie, but it just inherently is a concept that's not made to be understood. It feels like, and then I don't know, I just get frustrated. Someone said I'm a bit of a Nolan truther. I think he's overrated as hell. I've come along to the idea that Nolan is rated. Here's what I mean. He's rated. I like his movies a lot. I think he's made some really great shit. But when people get really crazy about him, and I saw people say like he's the most important director working right now. Like, really? His movies are fun. They're entertaining. They're cool. I love The Prestige. I love Dark Knight, obviously. I love, Oppenheimer was great. But, I mean, I think he is a very, very talented director, but I don't think he's one of the best ever. I mean, he's had some stuff that, like I said, Tenet and like Dark Knight Rises is pretty good. He's good. He's good. He's a good director. I like his movies a lot. They're very rewatchable. Someone said great director, not my favorite writer. Sure. Thoughts on Wes Anderson? What's the movie, The French Connection? What's that? The Dispatch? French Dispatch? I had to turn that movie off. I didn't like it at all. French Dispatch. I really just did not like that movie. And I tried. I love, like, absolutely love, Darjeeling Limited. The hotel movie, Grand Budapest, I really like. I like Rushmore. I think he's great. Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of fantastic movies. I'm a fan. I even liked that fucking Meteorite movie. I didn't love it, but I thought it was pretty good. He insists upon himself. That's kind of, this is gonna sound like I understand how this is gonna sound, and I'm not a movie expert. I'm just some dumbass that streams. He's kind of Flanderized his own style by now. He's hit this point where some of his movies are so, like, easily parodyable. Like, I know when I watch his movies, I'm gonna see a close-up of pocket lint, and then a quick cut to another close-up of, like, car keys, and, like a tin of sardines. And then, like, a keychain, like, from France, from the 30s. Like, he's just gonna cut between all those objects while the main character looks vacantly into the camera lens. And I'm okay with that if the movie's good. perfectly centered 4:3 wide angle. Again, it's really easy to shit on, like, directors that are... Well, I'm not a director, and I know how hard it must be to make games and movies. I have never made any of those things. But yeah, as a viewer, I like a lot of Wes Anderson, but I don't... One of the reasons I like Darjeeling Limited is he's still not quite in love with his own style, and it just feels like an interesting version of... It's got a couple different elements that I really like. Oh, I already did that. Okay. Oh, what time is it? Oh god, this went by really fast. I want to play some Oblivion in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. There's got to be a flight pad around here somewhere, right? Go to Mumbo's house. Do you see Mumbo? Oh, that's a Mumbo house. Oh, no shit. The door being closed. It's like there's a lot of doors that stay closed. DKC music. Mumbo can help Banjo and Filthy Feathered in New Adventure in exchange for some tokens, of course. Oh, little car! What the fuck? Mumbo's magic free to change back. You come back when ready. Wait, who's this mouse character? Pipsy. Can't really go fast. I mean, Pipsy's cool and everything, but she's got nothing on Vin Diesel turning into a car. It's a reskinned pumpkin. Oh yeah, it's even squishing. Vinny, I just finished Chrono Trigger and now I feel sad. If you want to feel more sad, play Chrono Cross. It's okay, chat. I love Chrono Cross, which is why I can make fun of it. No one else is allowed to. I can make fun of it, though. Chrono Cross has the best battle theme. Desert, you forgot your kappa. He did? Oh, okay, no, he capped it. Alright, good, good, good. Do you think Chrono Cross or Final Fantasy VIII is the better game? That is actually a weird and very, very good question. I don't think I've ever considered that question before. And I can't immediately answer it without doing some serious thinking. At least Final Fantasy VIII doesn't ruin the other games. I would argue Chrono Cross doesn't ruin Chrono Trigger. I have a soft spot for both games. I really, really like both games. But they're also both games that when I think about streaming them, I get a little agita. So that is kind of how I feel about them. I like them in my memory. It's not just because of the length of the games either. It's with Final Fantasy VIII, it's the draw system. It's some of its game mechanics are really kind of rotten and overcooked and undercooked at the same time, if that makes any sense. There's some stuff in Final Fantasy VIII that is just, like, I don't want to do the draw system. There's some parts of the game I don't like. But Chrono Cross has a terrible main battle theme that you just hear over and over and over and over again. And it really slows down in, like, the third act when you have to, like, chase dragons. And it becomes like a dragon hunt quest thing, and it gets really annoying. I actually like Chrono Cross's battle system better than Final Fantasy VIII, and I know people have at times been very confused about Chrono Cross, like wondering how the fuck to even play it. I don't know if I can answer your question. I really don't know which one. I'm trying to weigh pros and cons just to make conversation and to just think out loud, but I don't know. Chrono Cross's story is massively convoluted. Final Fantasy VIII's story is, like, kind of weird and a little contrived and a little bit convoluted, but still... There's some fan theories that make Final Fantasy VIII better. Which, you wouldn't hear me say that, like, almost under any other circumstance. But there's a Rinoa theory, and there's a Squall is dead theory. Rinoa being Ultimecia, and Squall being dead. Which, actually, I think are really cool. I don't know if they're better overall, but I think they're interesting. Devs have denied both of those, yeah. I can't find the rest of these notes, chat. I have 87 notes. Alright, you know what? Any of the other ones are probably... maybe a breakable window. I was convinced there had to be flight on this level somewhere. Oh, that's something. I'm just gonna do a couple minutes of the GoldenEye level for anyone who hasn't seen this already. It's amazing. The GoldenEye level is fucking crazy. Has he made it past the 500 note door yet? No. But we still have Bomb Battlefield and we have GoldenEye. So I think... Oh, I think it's very possible. Also, when it comes to Chrono Cross's story, I feel like you kind of need an encyclopedia to understand it, and I had to replay the game a couple times and literally read about it. So it depends on what kind of mood you're in terms of RPG. But I think I like Chrono Cross maybe a tiny bit more. Just like a little bit, maybe like 0.1. GoldenEye. This level's so fucking good. You son of a bitch. Chat, can you Talon Trot directly onto the flight pad and have it and fly from it, or no? Yep, you can. Oh, that changes everything. Okay. So, I got some of the stuff already. Like, I did those switches last time. But I just want to check out a little more of the level with flight, because there's stuff that I ah, fuck. I'm probably gonna have to come back to this level, so I won't spend too much time on it right now, but while I'm here, I'm gonna go to where I died last time. I think GoldenEye, it's amazing, like, obviously the game was a huge kind of revolutionary game. Way less playable today than Half-Life, in my opinion. Half-Life you can still go back to very, very easily. GoldenEye's a lot harder to go back to. But one of the things that GoldenEye proves to me is that a fucking amazing soundtrack can seriously elevate a piece of media. Well, rest in peace, Bond. What do I think about Perfect Dark? I love Perfect Dark. Both Perfect Dark and GoldenEye are recomped at this point. You can play them like with 60 FPS basically. You know, mouse and keyboard. But also GoldenEye was designed around those original first-person shooter controls. So it's a lot easier when you play it with a mouse and keyboard. Someone said I honestly forgot they were making a reboot of Perfect Dark. Here's a question for you. How many times do you think that's rebooted development? Oh, it's yellow. I beg your pardon, I forgot to knock. Listen, when it comes to the Perfect Dark reboot, I am so much more down for that than that Turok abomination. I mean, and also, the Turok series has had a lot of crap entries as far as I'm concerned. So it only has to be better than them. It can't be that hard, right? And Perfect Dark has one amazing game and one very mediocre game. The locked camera was a good choice here. You ever see the leaked Time Splitters reboot gameplay? I feel like I did it. Wasn't it like shit looking? I don't understand, like, how are people fumbling Time Splitters so hard? I get making a video game is tough, but there's gotta... Huh? What? Killed a scientist. Oh. All right. Well, the good news is now we can take a break and play Oblivion. And when I get back from PAX next week, I'll probably play a little more of this. This is... Even though it's just kind of me collecting shit and talking about movies, I'm really having a great time with this. There's something about collectathons that just lead me to having... It's a good podcast type game. It's a good game to listen to music. Or if the game has good music, that's even better. But for me, it's a good game to stream because I can just talk about random shit and still have a good time playing the game. So next time, though, chat, I need, again, 81 more notes, which there's plenty in the Bond level, and there's a lot in the Bomb Battlefield. And then we unlock, like, 3 new levels. Kurko's best game yet. All right, chat. Take a quick break with me if you want or not. I'm just going to play some REM because clearly I don't listen to any other bands. Be back in a couple minutes with Oblivion.